Good morning, good evening, good night. Welcome to the Dear Love Podcast. You can catch us at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Listen Notes, Google Music, Podbean, all that good stuff. You already know how this go. Let's get right into it. It's been a pretty good week. I was able to catch up on some shows. Binge watching is something that I used to always do. To me, binge watching is equivalent to not having a job. I mean, I always had a job, but it's like if you got time to watch a whole season of 24, clearly you have nothing to do. Like, that used to be my favorite show on Fox. Granted, it's not on anymore, but it just made me reminisce of how good the show was. And it made me feel old, too, because I used to talk to my dad or my mom or my grandmother about watching old shows. Like, why did you put that on? But now look at me starting to do it. And I'm sure my son is going to do the same thing. But even movies, I catch myself watching old movies that came out a while ago. Like, I happened to come across Avatar again. And I was watching it, I'm like, damn, this was a great movie. But you start to really see the difference in how we've grown as far as technology and how special effects look and different stuff. Because I was watching Avatar and I was like, now this definitely looked computerized like crazy. But they spent so much money on that movie and it made so much. And that's another thing off on a tangent. Why do they always say, okay, what's the number one grossed movie? Is it Avatar or is it Star Wars? They said Star Wars made $1 billion almost in sales. So I don't be understanding. And what's up with this new Lion King? Now, come on now. Us that grew up on the animated one, like the cartoonish looking one, from what I hear, I haven't had a chance to catch it, but from what I hear, it's not as good. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you can really get that same feel as a cartoon, but I don't know. I haven't seen it. I still haven't even seen Toy Story 4. I heard it was good, but then I heard Woody doing some other stuff. They should have just, I don't know. I mean, maybe they should have rebooted the whole series and went from there, but that's my little tangent for the day. But back to what I originally was talking about. So I was able to catch up on a lot of stuff though. What else? Back to watching Veronica Mars. I didn't start it from season 1 because I never really seen all the shows. So I'm back rolling on that. What else is a good show? The Flash. I just be watching a lot of stuff, especially, and it's like being a big kid when you really got time to watch TV or you got time to play the game. Oh, it's like the best feeling in the world. It make you really appreciate playing the game because I never really had this much time before to do it. Not saying I don't have a job, but I'm just saying to actually sit down. I be looking so forward to an off day. Man, sometimes you just want to sit here and watch every show possible that you can just to understand what's going on. Then you got to kind of act like you didn't watch it just in case somebody say, man, I thought we was on episode 2. See, Netflix and Hulu, all those, they tell on you, because somebody could come in, click on Netflix. It'll say, episode 7 is halfway watched, but y'all left off on episode 2. So yeah, snitches. Shouldn't pay the bill. Dear Love, episode 70. I really sat back and thought about the whole Netflix and chill thing. I don't know who came up with it, but to me it's quite genius. I mean, to have the whole, I guess you're supposed to start off watching the movie and then that's how you get the mood set. Listen, it's cool, but at the same time, I feel like it's a cheap way to date. I mean, you used to have to take a woman to the movies. You mean to tell me I ain't got to do that now? I could just take you to the living room and it's going. Or, I could be slick and just make sure the Netflix is in my room and just tell you that's the only place in the house that I have it. I don't have Netflix on every TV, just the one in there. But what if you don't have your plan together with the Netflix and chill part? Because I'm guessing with Netflix and chill, as the person initiating the Netflix account, you supposed to have the moves to go along with it. So You can't be like expecting her to make the move. Or in a guy's case, you can't be expecting her to make the move, and you the one with the Netflix account. I feel like whoever has the account, they're the one that have to initiate. I mean, cause it's like, why would I initiate and you got the account? This is your idea. This is the role that you have to play. So you put on the Netflix. Now, what's the movie that you put on though? You got a wide variety. Now, when I used to watch Netflix, I say about, I want to say like 2 years ago, before they got into this whole pay a star for a movie deal, like the Will Smith movie, before all of those came along, I felt like they had the biggest selection or the biggest catalog. To me, I feel like Hulu took over just a little bit as far as like TV shows, especially with the whole update thing. I think Netflix needs to start updating their shows the following day, just like Hulu do. And it'll probably work out a little bit better. But the Netflix and chill thing to me is dying because I'm starting to feel Hulu a little bit more. That's just what I think for the shows that I want to watch. I feel like Netflix is the powerhouse though, but it don't be a lot of shit on there. So how you gonna get jiggy and ain't really nothing to get jiggy with? That's when you decide, let me go over to the comedy section. But it don't really be no good comedies all like that. Well, I'm lying. You got a couple stand-ups, but you got to think what's really going to get her going. What's going to make her feel like this is the moment right here. You got to go to the horror movies, man. I know it sounds crazy to some, but go to the horror movies. How many times have you seen a girl jump in the movies and they hold on to the man and stuff like that? Woo! I'm telling you. I just dropped a gem on you. You should appreciate it. No, but I've had my Netflix and chill moments, but it never led to nothing. I think I'm too the word's not soft, but it's like, it's always that one person who say, "Hey baby, you ain't got to be like that no more. Let me change your life." You can't do that with everybody. You can't be trying to change everybody. So you get some who, I don't know, it works on, and some it don't. Some people don't want their life changed. Some just want to be Miss Netflix and chill forever. Now, it's nothing wrong with being Miss Netflix and chill, but it can't be with every single person that you run into. I mean, you can't meet a guy. I mean, can you tell how much the standards in the world has changed? Again, like I said before, we get Instagram names now. We don't even have to get a phone number. And then it's like, instead of saying, "Hey, you want to go to the movies or you want to go out to eat?" We say stuff like Netflix and chill. Now, at the end of the day, what is covered under the Netflix and chill contract? The Netflix part, you got to let them know, okay, this bill, and Netflix then went up on a price too. So you got to let them know, Netflix, hey, this bill is $15. I know I pay it once a month, but that ain't got nothing to do with you. So just, that's already $15 towards the tab of this date. Because it's actually a date. Now, what's covered under the chill part? What's considered chill? Now, chill could be just relaxing. And where are we relaxing? Are we in the bedroom? See, that's why you got to have like package deals. Are we in the bedroom for Netflix and chill? Are we in the living room for Netflix and chill? Are we taking any breaks? Like, how they ask you when you've been watching too many shows, like, hey, are you still watching? Like, are we just watching straight through? Do a decision have to be made on if it goes further than chill by the end of the first episode of whatever we watching or movie? And what's the duration of the movie? What's the duration of the show? These are the things you need to understand. There needs to be a Netflix and chill application because you need to understand what you're getting yourself into. Because I don't want any surprises. I don't want you talking about, oh, I didn't come over here for that. Or, oh, I didn't know. I thought we was just going to watch a movie and relax. No, baby. Netflix and chill means Netflix and chill. You know how you say something twice like they supposed to get it? You're like, hey, man, he got beat up. Like, oh man, like it's one level above up. But anyway, so yeah, you got to have applications, man, because you don't want no confusion. So like I said, you need to know the length of the TV show, and we need to know what genre we watching and what genres of shows or movies or whatever is covered under this application and the package deals. Because the highest package deal should be like the blockbuster hit movies on Netflix, like what's it called, Bird Box or whatever it's called. I think with Sandra Bullock, I believe. Bright or whatever the movie was called with Will Smith. You got certain Netflix originals that you got to watch. Then you got the good Netflix original TV shows, that you could watch. So people need to understand what they getting themselves into before they sign this contract, because I don't want any questions asked when you get here. So yeah, the genre, like the top package would probably be, like I said, the Netflix originals are covered under the top package. Because again, Netflix is $15 a month. So the top package would be that, and maybe like I said, the top movies, and maybe the stand-up comedies. So like all of the stand-ups is in the top. You can get the cheap one, but I can't guarantee you're gonna have a good time. Because also with the ultimate Netflix package, you get food. And you get jokes from me also, because I can joke and tell jokes and laugh, and we can kick it. We can do all of that. The bathroom is included with the top package. Don't think you're just going to be going to my bathroom. You can't just let anybody use your bathroom. So don't think you're just about to be walking up in there. So that's covered. Like I said, something to drink, some food, all of that. But if you get the cheap package, just expect to come over and do your thing, and you leave like mid show. And I'm talking about like mid first show that we watching, if we decide to even go that route. Like whatever we doing is a 30-minute deal. So that's like that first show, and it's no commercial. So it's really only like 22 minutes that you have to get yourself together. I really just went on a rant about that. But man, we got to start applying ourselves, man, because we get confused too much in this world, man, like on what's going on. And that's why I present the Netflix and chill package. Dear Love T. Shaw, I'm out of here.